Donald Trump is out. Grandpa is out, and he's talking on camera, talking nonsense again. This time about, I don't even know what this announcement was for. And I truly don't think if you watch these clips, you're going to be able to tell me what the hell he was trying to announce. Here's Donald. Okay, I need to know. Are you a woman in Chicago? Are you a man in Chicago? Are you in Chicago? Because Donald Trump claims that there are beautiful black women walking around with red MAGA hats on in Chicago. Is that true? Let me know in the comments. Regardless, here is Donald Trump making shit up.
Hard for a Republican. It's harder for a Republican, although now I think we've swapped it. I think it's now harder for a Democrat, because if you see what we've done with the Hispanics, with the black workers and black men, and recently a poll came out with black men and women were doing so well. You know, they want security. They don't want to have their city destroyed. Women in Chicago, beautiful black women walking around with red MAGA hats because they don't want to be mugged and shot and everything else. And then you see a Democrat get up and tell you how safe it is in Chicago. Do you know?
And is it safe in Chicago? I don't know. Maybe it's not safe, but does it require the troops? I don't think it requires a military. I also don't think there are black women in red MAGA hats swarming Chicago. But you let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Donald Trump also said this about, now again, what is this press conference about? What is it about? He has planned notes here. I have no idea what he's talking about. Here he is talking about how Tim Scott was not effective at running for office.
And National Republican Senatorial Committee Chair, an unbelievable guy, Tim Scott. You know, Tim, I shouldn't say it because it's so, I don't know if it's going to be. But Tim ran, and he was very effective and very good. But he was on this debate stage and everything else, he was good just because he's good. But he wasn't as good as they thought he was. And when he got out of the race, he endorsed me almost immediately. And I used him as a surrogate. And I wasn't sure if I should because, you know, sometimes I want a total lunatic to get up and fight for me.
Okay, so he basically called Caroline Leavitt a lunatic as well. Now, again, what the hell is this press conference about? Can someone tell me what this press conference is about? Donald Trump also recalled this story about a girl telling him her daddy was shot. He says daddy. It's so creepy. He says daddy.
Alien that came into our country 5 times, was thrown out 4 or 5 times, they don't even know, but a lot, and came back and shot her through the head. And she went down and she looked at her father, daddy, daddy, something happened. And she immediately passed away in his arm. And I mean,
Wait. So he's saying that a little girl got shot in the head by an immigrant. And after she got shot in the head, she goes, daddy, daddy, something happened. And then she died. Is anyone believing this stuff? Is anyone actually believing this stuff?
Can imagine. It was so sad. Such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful person.
Now, if we had normal press media, they would follow up. Normally, when I worked in the city council, in the speaker's office, New York City Council, we would always make sure that anything we referenced, it was like a real story, because the press would come up to you and say, hey, we'd love to know more about who that individual was. No one's going to do that with this. They should. They should be like, hey, who was the little girl? We would love to find a news clipping on that. But he lies so much and so often that everything slips by. It's a lie. He just lied. Donald Trump also said that he wants everyone to have their own power plant.
That China's built.
Again, I'm going to keep saying it. What the is this press conference about?
Right now, 52 power stations. But I did something better. I'm letting everybody build their own power plant, so they'll become like an electric utility in addition to AI. But if they want to build their own plant and we get their approvals within less than a month, it used to take 5 years prior to rejection. Sometimes a guy in Louisiana, they had one that took 12 years and then they got rejected. I got it approved in 2 weeks when I got into office. That was the first term.
Okay, I actually think that we should have power plants in this country. I think we need nuclear power. I think that on top of wind and everything else, solar, it's great to have. We just need more energy. Nuclear energy is the best way to do it. I don't know why we have not invested in it. So if that's true, great. But Donald Trump is I don't know why he's saying everyone should have it. He also brought up Pete Buttigieg, who he's blaming for the things happening today.
Dangerous game that they're
Keep in mind, Donald Trump has been in power for 10 months now.
playing. Democrats are causing delays in our air traffic control system. So important. We wouldn't have had, this Pete Buttigieg, he spent billions of dollars on fixing the air traffic control that used copper wire going into glass wire. Any union electrician here or any non-union electrician would say you can't hook copper into glass. It doesn't work. They spent billions of dollars. They turned on the system, and it was stone cold.
All right, we're moving on. Again, I don't know what this is all about. Now, Donald Trump also, for some reason, brought up Darth Vader.
And I will say this, that we have Darth Vader. You know Darth Vader, right? Darth Vader is a man who, I think he's sitting right. Is that Darth? Stand.
I think he's meaning Russ Vought. Is going to be my guess. Now, I'm never going to keep watching this clip, but is he not aware that Darth Vader's not, he's like one of the most evil characters in cinema?
Stand up, please, Darth Vader. Stand up. Does everybody know? They call him Darth Vader. I call him a fine man, but he's cutting Democrat priorities, and they're never going to get him back. And they've caused us, and they've really allowed us to do it. And by the way, thank you. You're doing a great job, I have to tell you. So, really a great job. And I will.
Okay. Donald Trump also admitted that we're going to be losing Medicaid and Social Security, but he then didn't really give the right reason why.
They just are so bad. They said death. It was like death. And
maybe this is about the shutdown, question mark?
there's nothing about death. Theirs is death because they're going to lose Medicaid. They're going to lose Social Security. They're going to lose Medicare. All of those things are going to be gone because the whole country would be bankrupt and you're not going to have any kind of medical insurance. So with us, it's the opposite. And it's a great bill. We don't need any more. And I want to just say from the beginning, our message has been very simple. We will not be extorted on this crazy plot of theirs. They just are so bad.
Okay. Yeah, really simple message. I just took you through 8 minutes of clips. I have absolutely no idea what Donald Trump was trying to convey to us. He's clearly not fully there anymore. And the thing is the news media, what they're going to do is selectively pick things where he's actually coherent. They're going to selectively pick them. They say the president talked about blah, 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 blah. Not showing that he also brought up Darth Vader. Not showing that he said everyone should have a nuclear power plant. Calling Caroline Levitt and everyone who works for him a lunatic. I'm not going to show that, but we'll show it here. If you want to keep watching this, hit like in this video. You'll see it again. You'll let more people see it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. We have fun here. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.